Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Valheim, the Viking survival game that generally has you running around chasing things and hitting things with big sticks. We're going to talk about hunting deer. By now you've been out hunting wild boar, and with wild boar it's going to give you a lot of materials, scraps of leather, everyone needs pants, raw meat and a trophy. But what else can you make with the profits and spoils of hunting wild boar? Man has to eat, and in Valheim, that's no exception. Man also needs to have armour and a nice shiny leather helmet. But how do you get these? Because you don't get them by hunting wild boar. Well, typically, it all starts off with the wild boar, really. It's the first thing you're going to go out and hunt. It's probably one of the first things, other than berries, that you're going to start eating as well. Because it'll give you raw meat and does boost your energy, your hit points and your stamina. So, what else can you get when you hunt a wild boar and get those scraps of leather? Well, we all know about the pants, we all know about the tunic, and we all know about the shield. But what else can you make? Well, we're talking about the most elementary of missile weapons, the crude bow. The crude bow is involved in hunting deer. You're going to need 10 wood and 8 scraps of leather. Right, these 8 scraps of leather are going to be quite hard to find, really. Yes, you can hunt wild boar, but not all the time does it drop scraps of leather. Might just drop meat, might just drop some antlers or a trophy or what have you. So you're going to need 8 of those, all right? And then once you've got your bow, you're going to need arrows. And generally you can make those with flint, wood, or just wood. Every bow's got to have some arrows, right? And there are fire arrows and flint arrows and just wooden arrows, and all do different amounts of damage. So once you've got your arrows and once you've got your crude bow, after killing all those wild boar and you've got enough hit points and eaten enough food, it's time to go and hunt some deer. Now, as you can imagine, deer are skittish creatures. As soon as they know that you're on your way, they're going to do a runner. They're going to bolt, run off and hide. And no matter how much stamina you got, you're not going to catch a fleeing deer. Using the bow and arrow couldn't be easier, but actually shooting a deer with the maximum amount of power and force is quite difficult, especially when you can't get close enough. So how do you do it? Well, typically what you do, you have to use the crouch command. The crouch command, which basically puts you in stealth mode. Now that does burn stamina as well. And shooting those deers in the backside are just not going to do it. You're going to have to go for a near headshot to get these deer to fall. Now, I had several attempts at this and then finally got it down to a fine art. But early on in the game, it is pretty much hit and miss. So here I am in super sneaky beaky stealth mode, going after some deer. Some are running around, they've rumbled me, they're on to me. But if I look around and be aware of your surroundings, it wasn't long before I found one. And he was just stood there and I was creeping up on him. And that's the great thing to do. Bow in hand, there was one a little while off, and there was one just up to the right hand side. Some deer, once you shoot and miss, will get startled and run. Others might not even be aware. Just like this 1-star deer at the top. So I'm sneaking, I'm earning sneak experience to get close to the deer. I'm in the long grass, aiming right for his head. Full power on the bow, and kapow! There you go, skill improved with bows, now it's 1, and it dropped an awful lot of items. In particularly, deer leather, deer hide, antlers, everything that I really wanted, and a deer trophy, but that'll come on to another video. After that, thought I'd have a sit down, because I was exhausted. Then, once I've got that, it's back to the crafting table to go and craft some new items. And with this comes a decision. Do you go for leather pants or a leather tunic to replace the rags that you've been running around in? Or do you go for a shiny leather helmet? All of which gives you an armour rating of 2. So the more deer you hunt, not only the more deer hide you're going to get, but the more armour you're going to be able to get. The more armour you're going to be able to get, the longer you're going to be able to maintain in a fight. Especially if you marry that with a shield, whether a round shield or a nice long square shield. So, it's up to you really. And don't forget to replenish your arrows once you've been deer hunting, especially if you want to go back out there again. Don't forget to go looking for flint round by the shorelines as well and picking up that flint. That'll enable you to get some more flint arrows, and check those chests as well for feathers. So I went for a helmet. Why not? Because everyone likes a nice shiny helmet. I've been Ricardo. Thanks for watching. Hope you found it useful. Check back for more videos in the series.